Bonjour horse peeps! Today I'm showing a little of my work with training horse Zaquero. Zaquero is here because he is literally scared of everything, so working with him is difficult to say the least. Now one of the problems is that while he spooks for everything, he's not really mindful of the persons around him, either horse or human. So when he spooks, he just walks into you, and that's not a good thing. So first off, I am teaching him to be mindful of the person next to him. So I don't want him to storm forward or into me or away from me or into other objects, because he spooks off the fence on the one side and then he collides with the fence on the other side. And it is incredible all the things he finds scary at one point, and then a minute later he doesn't. So he's so stressed all the time that he's in this sort of circle where he gets stressed and then spooks and then gets more stressed. So here he is, sort of calm, because I've been working with him on our court before. But he's still not calm enough. So you will see in a minute that he has some difficulties taking the treat. So I won't let him move forward or into my space. I just calmly tell him, please don't do that. And then when he reacts to my request, I give him a little carrot. And the carrot is not just to reward him, but also the chewing or eating food in general. You see here he doesn't want to take the carrot right away. Chewing food in general calms the horse down. It's a signal that everything is safe, or else horses in nature don't eat. And eating together, that's also what horses do in nature. And then I ask his head low. The lower his head, the lower his adrenaline. So these are all very important things to do with an excited horse. And you see here, even though he's a bit freaked out by the arena, in which he has been before, I must add, see, difficulty to take the treat. That stress right there. So, and now we are going into the arena, and I'm starting to work with him a little on just being mindful of me, and to teach him that humans can be mindful of him, that there can be interaction, communication, and that it doesn't have to be a scary thing. Zaquero is from Portugal, and I'm pretty sure they tried him out for being a bullfighter horse, and that is the reason why he is scared of mostly objects that people are handling, I must say, with which the wheelbarrow is one of his huge frights. And the wheelbarrow resembles that sort of thing they use that looks like a bull. It's like a bull head on wheels. Here you can see that the communication between us is on. Zaquero is reacting to my hips. My arms are helping a little bit out to make the movement larger, and so is my whip. A whip is not to hit the horse, but a whip is to make movements of your arm larger and to make your arm longer so you can touch a horse at certain places. He's following me, that's a good thing. It doesn't mean that now I'm his leader or anything, that kind of nonsense. It just means that at this particular moment he's very insecure, and he's sort of feels like he can communicate with me and he can communicate to me. He gets responses to his requests, and that gives him some safety. But then he wants to cling to me again, like you saw just now. That's not dominance, it's him being insecure. And I tell him, listen, I'm not your mommy and you just have to be on your own here. And then he is. So now he feels safe enough to just explore the arena on his own, and I let him. So this might seem like a little piece of boring video, a horse just strolling around in an arena. But I am observing him at the moment, and I see a horse that is very stressed and very insecure. He's going to roll close to where Don Conquistador is. He did a little head shake before he rolled down. So he really wants to roll because he's probably itchy all over. But he doesn't feel completely safe in his environment. So we're checking the horse on his body language. I'm just standing in the arena now and taking my distance. Here you see shaking of the head is a way to communicate. I'm insecure, I'm stressed, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here or what is wanted from me. That's a question a lot on domesticated horses' mind. What is wanted from me? Because, well, let's be honest here, humans always want something from horses. So he knows that something is wanted from him. Again, he seeks some security with another horse here, Inocencio. And Inocencio finds him interesting because he looks like his family members who are all Palominos. And now, you see how he spooked from me, while before he was following me around. So that's very typical behavior for Zaquero, is that he seems to think something fine one moment and the next he's scared of a person or an object. So here I show him for the first time the ball. He's looking at it and I'm testing out his reaction. Well, there, it's scary. I'm going forward with working with the ball now, and I'm taking the object away from him because he is scared of the object. Now this is significant. Don't just take a horse and then take the object and then just force him to deal with it and then think when the horse doesn't react anymore that he isn't scared anymore. No, he's just catatonic then. So give the horse, like you would any person, the chance to get over his own fears and face his own fears. No, like when you're scared of spiders and people would just take your hand and put it in a bucket with spiders and then keep your hand there until you stopped screaming because you're in some sort of catatonic state. That doesn't help you. So it doesn't help the horse either, even though we know that the ball doesn't hurt the horse doesn't know that. And he's a prey animal, so for him it's even worse. So now I'm rewarding every tiny step towards the ball, because for him that's a personal victory. The head shaking, you think it's because of the flies, but it's really because of the stress and the inner conflict he's having. But I give him time. And I thought it important to show this, the way I work. There are